One owner car guy, oneownercarguy.com. What I got here for you today is not a car video. Although there's cars all around me, this ain't about cars. Working on this one, trying to get the trunk ready. But basically this is about Evergrand, or however you want to call it. Actually, we did all the fiberglass work in here, and I just didn't like these little marks, so we fiberglassed it up. My sander broke, or I'd be getting all this all looking good right now, as it is. That's not what I'm doing. Saab's coming along, etc., etc. Beautiful day in the valley, and that's that. This is a gamble. This is a stupid gamble. And I mean, I'm still in my bathrobe because I've been in crypto trading and doing all this. The crypto markets are like really hurting right now. The stock market's really hurting. Everything's really hurting. And it's all about this Evergrand. $300 billion in debt, but they got $350 in assets. I don't think anybody's gonna loan them any money. Who knows? I think there might be a bailout. I think that there might be the banks extending terms or something that they owe the money to. Something's got to give. I really kind of think it's CRYPTO FUD though. I really think China is trying to control Bitcoin so much that they're just like going to refuse a bailout to the very end. And honestly, their lenders could still help bailing them out. We shall see. Either way, I'm in. And perhaps the biggest news on this is that China says they ain't bailing them out. I'll tell you what. 1.5 million people or so are going to lose deposits on houses not built. Think of all the contractors out of business. If you look up the Wikipedia on this company and just realize how big they are, they could even spin off an asset and like sell it really quick maybe. I don't know. We'll see here. Pick them apart like ravens. This is the third richest man in China. It'd be like Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos or Bill Gates. One of them basically going bankrupt. That's what this comes down to. And I just don't know if that's going to happen. So I'm betting against it. It's crazy, but I'm doing it. It's looking like they're going to go bankrupt. But I'm here to bet the other way. But see, the thing is, there's only 2 million shares volume today. And it's like 12:30 in the afternoon here. The stock market closes in an hour and a half. 2 million shares volume at 31 cents. We're talking 650 grand or so, plus or minus, in volume on a stock that is making everything in the whole world crash. And it is going to, everything's going to crash soon. It's going to be a huge bear market. My crypto mining machines won't be making much at all. And my stocks will be in the hole. And I've been selling stocks and stuff and getting cash to get ready for that. But I just don't feel like that's happening yet. And I feel like they're going to get bailed out. I think it's almost like Donald Trump in the 80s or 90s when he's in such debt and the banks couldn't let him fail. We'll see. We'll see what happens. If not, you know there's somebody out there crazier than you. That's me. And I'm making the bet. So any old cars, classics, I got all kinds of stuff on my website. I honestly don't have everything up on there because I just ain't got time. I'm mining Bitcoin. That truck's coming up though, and that trailer we'll have done in a little while, and that's that. Here we go. Thanks for watching. This is me just aping into 10,000 shares of this junk. And I'll say this in here somewhere, but don't do this. This is not financial advice. This is a straight up gamble. This is like walking into Vegas or walking up to the horse races and putting $3,200 or whatever on some horse or something. This is dumb. But I've got some belief that this is kind of FUD. This is like, they just don't want Bitcoin and all that to succeed. They don't want people over there to own investment properties. I mean, it's a communist country. So kind of a risky thing to begin with. But here we go. One owner car guy, oneownercarguy.com. And if you watch my channel much, you know I do cars, I do stocks, I do Bitcoin and Dogecoin, I do all kinds of different things. I do mining of such. But essentially today, this video is all about, where'd I go? China Evergrande Group. And I am buying. I would not put this down in the financial advice category for sure, but I don't get it. And there's under 2 million shares of stock traded hands today. And I get how much debt this company owes. The company owes, yeah, my dog breeder, sorry about that. They owe a crap ton of debt. And I don't care. I mean, I'm looking at charts, I'm looking at the price, I'm looking at the news. Let's go 5 years. They started off, this stuff was like twice as much, a little bit more than twice as much like than it is now, but it shot up to 375 and kind of petered around, bounced around. Now, they've got a lot of buns in the oven. If you look up the Wikipedia on them,
They own the football club, the Guangzhou football club or whatever, but they own automotive stuff, tourism and entertainment, health. They have a health group. They have media. They have such a big conglomerate that, and they're house builder. It's crazy. I mean, and when you look at the revenue growth from what, 104, oh God, is that billion? It is. From 104 billion to what, 2.3 trillion? Is that what that is? I think so. You know, it's a lot. Equity, they got $350 billion in equity, but I guess they got 300 billion in loans. So with all that in mind, I really don't see, I mean, look at this growth in assets. It's a lot. And I know their debt has grown as well, and that's the problem. But when you look around the block here, I make a lot of money by investing in different things. When I bought this ISWH, nobody would touch it. And I'm up 3,500%. I bought this here on 12/28/2020 and 12/10, and it has went up 3,500% average. It's 14,782 in gains, the value of 14,800. So I believe I've already sold some of this. Back to this, whatever. I am buying China Evergrande Group. I have sat around this morning waiting for it to fall, and it did fall right away. Uh-oh, cat trouble. And it fell right away, but we're talking the difference of 30 cents basically. The lowest it got is 29, 30 or 32. They're asking 31. Now, I would consider this a gamble. I mean, I'm gambling. I mean, if you look up the news, watch this. There he is. Where did he go? There he is. No. There he is. We'll go back. Watch this. We're going to refresh the news. What is it and why investors are worried? Shows cracks on China's property market. Grim predictions. The ability to pay these loans. Rising default. Shifts focus to possible Beijing bailout. And that's the second Reuters story on that. And without direct support. And like, see, but will Beijing bail out? It's a theme. And I think, honestly, my whole take on this too is, I get it. It's a lot of money. But let's just go back for a second. I want to show you this. And this is, you know, if you're not here for this kind of stuff, I don't know why you would have clicked the button. Because it tells in the description what this is all about. Let's say there's 2 million shares in volume today. Let's just say that, because there's not even yet, but we'll round it off. 2 million shares times 31.9. Let's just give them 32 cents. $640,000 has traded hands today. $640,000. That's all. On a company that has $300 billion in debt. Wouldn't somebody be taking their profit and dumping everything? There's only 2 million shares. There's 13.3 billion shares outstanding. That's 13.3 million, 133 million, 1.3, 13.3 billion divided by 2 million. There's 6,600 more times this stock could have traded today. No one's selling. I don't get it. No one's selling. They're not selling. And no one's buying. But, you know, I think I'm going to be that idiot that buys. And when I say no one's selling, it's obvious people are selling. It's obvious people were buying here. But, man, I'm totally buying this stock. Let's see. There was buys right here. Right at the peak of the and it fell. I'm going to go to a 5-day. See, this is crazy. There is some sales. But today, that's mostly red. There's only 2 million shares sold. So, for whatever it's worth, the numbers just don't add up for me. And I really want this stock. So I'm going to go for 5,000 shares. Not 50,000. 5,000 shares. I'm going to put it in my IRA to where I can, yeah, that way I can sell whenever I want to, not have any tax liability. I'm going to go for 31.7. Where are we at? Where's the spread? 31 and 31.98. Let's go for 31.5. 6. All or none. Limit. They're probably going to charge me $5. Yeah. $1,500. 1,900. $19.99, 75, 75. Okay. I like that. We're gonna put an even cool $2,000 in this and make a pretty crazy bet. Hoping to double my money. Let's see what that does to the stock. Price, if it fills. It didn't bring up the bid, which it seems like it should. Oh, because it's all or none. Okay. I think I'm going to change my order. Let's open. We'll change this order. I'm going to make it 8. You know what? I'm just going to. What is it? It's $2,000, $8.75. What if I just paid what they wanted? The difference is $13. Still though, I gotta bid less. I just feel that I should. I'm gonna take that all or none off of it though. Let's see what we can. You know what? If I'm doing that, I'm being extremely stupid here. I think actually. Cat just got stuck in the speaker. Yeah, I'm going to go to 8. I'm going to take the all or none off and just take whatever sellers I can get. Let's see here. And there you see my buy-in since the limit is off. I wonder how fast it'll fill. And you know, you can change these whenever you want, as long as they don't start filling. They're all filled. And I got them at 31.8. So, boom, I'm in. Set a new price. I got $5,000 or 6,300 shares. So there's $2,000 worth of that stock. And I don't know, man. There's my fill order on my email. I've set the new price. And I think I'm going to back this up for the heck of it with, why not? You know, I mean, why not? How much does 2,000 shares cost? So 2,000, we're going to go to limit. 0.313. 630.95 versus it's $10. I don't even care. I'm done. Bought my stock. So I wouldn't say that this is something that someone should do. I'm betting on a Beijing bailout. And I'm here to tell you everything is inflated right now. Real estate, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, any of the coins, your house, the businesses, everything's inflated. And there's going to be a bubble. It's going to pop. It's going to pop big. It's going to be a bear market. But right now, I'm betting on Beijing, I guess you'd say. I don't see how $640,000 is gonna. I just don't get it. Why isn't there more volume? So whatever. And there's probably reasons that are far beyond me or whatever. But I do invest a lot. I've got E-Trade and Ameritrade, WEBULL. I've got every account you can imagine, Wells Fargo, and I kind of put different stuff in different things. And my gambles, a lot of them are here. That's that. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, comment. Check out my channel for like mining videos and a lot of car videos and just daily work vlogs, stuff like that. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you. Okay, so making a little bit more of a video, and I'll tell you what, I can't handle it. I'm buying more. I'm going to round it off to 10,000 shares. It was estimated that 1.5 million customers could lose deposits on Evergrand homes that have yet to be built if the company goes under. I mean, it just screams bail out, bail out, bail out. So with that in mind, I'm going to bail in a little bit more. And I know that this is going to be a stupid move. I don't know. I really don't care. This is just what I want to do right now. So in my little financial world, this is what I'm doing. I'm making a gamble. It's a total gamble. I'm looking to make 100%. I'd like to have 100% profit minimum on this. And within a week or two. I don't want to wait. I want it now. Think about that. How many did I buy? I'm going to round it off 63. Yeah. So I'm going to buy 3,700 more. I'm putting it at 31.5 and see what happens. They're still at 31.99. So I'm going to just put it in like this and see what happens. And I might update it in a second here, because if my bid doesn't take top spot, well, I'm going to want it to. It is not taking top spot. Did it already fill? They filled, just like that. Wow, okay. So I have 10,000 shares of Evergrand. Evergrand. Is it Evergrand or is it Evergrand? Evergrande. Whatever it is. I got it. We'll see what happens here. Even by the end of the week. I mean, the Hong Kong stock market's closed, but it is getting to be morning over there pretty soon here. It's towards the end of the day. So how am I going to find? Oh, there they are. 3,200. I'm up. I'm up 20 bucks. Woo-hon! I am up 20 bucks. Yep. I don't know how I'm up 20 bucks when I bought the other at 32. Huh. It's at 31.9. Well, it's right at 32, so yeah, I don't know. Man, there's just no volume. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I helped push it over. We're basically my amount of shares over 2 million. Crazy. See where we end up? That's that.